Man, listen, it gets bad. You gotta go to bed. You
gotta
go to bed early when you're young. You gotta go to bed early when you're old, because now you're just tired all the time.
And now these two here, Send and MuteAce, trying to go ahead and end Light and Mars' run and send them packing and home to bed early.
Yeah, I mean, we'll definitely see if that plays out. But right now, gonna be starting off here on PS2. Obviously, both these teams have had some of the best synergies all day today, and obviously because these are the top three within the moment. So. There we go. We got Light trying to put some pressure here on the MuteAce, getting a few up tilts in the process. And man, Mars just falling to their doom.
I think he might have used the uppie once and then never touched the ground, so he didn't get the boost that he thought he would, and that spelled his doom. Unfortunate situation for Mars. Rough way to start the game. And also, Send and MuteAce coming off a win are certainly warm. We have to wonder if Light and Mars were able to get any practice going in the maybe 30, 40 minutes since their last match.
You know what? I'm going to be honest. They were probably just sitting off to the side, just making some jokes and having a good time. I'm going to be real with you. But, hey, you know what? They're definitely making their name known here. Look, we might not have been practicing, but you know who we are. We're good at this.
They got nothing more to prove.
Exactly.
Great magnet cancel, getting out of the way of that Joker dash attack. That was going to be in such an awkward spot right there from Send.
And there we go. The Nair landing right on Light, going to be able to take that stock out of there. And now it's just this pressure. These guys continuously putting these other players off stage.
The get-up attack actually edge guarding. Oh my God. Great Rebels guard needed that one.
Get-up attack is a criminally underrated move, and people don't utilize it enough when they're knocked down.
Neutral air from MuteAce, giving Arsene on deck here for Mars. We'll have to see what he can make do with Big Brother here.
Oh, well, back throw. Going to be able to take that stock. Now down to a final stock situation. That was a great commentator's curse, Scabs.
Yeah, it just feels like whenever Mars gets Arsene, he usually seems to die almost instantly. It's so difficult for him to make a lot out of that power-up.
Ooh, the weak hit on the up air into the strong double hit. Getting a nice little bit of damage, putting on some nice percentage here. As, oh my God, these guys are just starting to take so much damage at the moment. And MuteAce barely living, floating around a little bit, trying to stay alive. And Light has got him in the scopes, trying to put this one to bed.
And meanwhile, Send just does such a good job like stalling at edge, just burning Arsene's time and wasting Mars' power-up. He's just sitting there just saying, I'll go ahead and use PK Thunder, PK Flash, and Magnet cancels, and then you have to guess what I'm going to do, but I won't take the back air, I won't lose stock.
All right, but there we go, the PK Thunder getting Light away from the ledge, trying to give Ness a little bit of breathing room to get back on stage here. And this is definitely looking a little bit rough. There goes another stock. We got 3 stocks to 2 right now. However, Light at 88%, this could be evened up fairly quickly.
But, I mean, Light's been so elusive in this game, though. It feels like he's been comboed a little bit, but we haven't actually seen his recovery being taken advantage of too much. He's doing a really good job minimizing his character's weaknesses and maximizing the zone breaking potential where he can just run in, claim damage, claim his stock, and get out of dodge.
For sure, for sure. But there we go. Okay, the PK Fire tried to get something going there, but it seemed like Mars had the SDI to stay alive. And now we got a very interesting position, right? We do have Mars, 120, but now you got both of the yellow team, 81-92. Light completely fresh here, hasn't taken a bit of percentage yet. And now we got a 2v1 situation here. Can they find a way to close this out? Does MuteAce have some extra gas in the tank?
How does he actually get up from ledge becomes the question right here. Great pressure from Light, solid shield pressure, and then the shake and the shimmy. Just dash out immediately after applying that shield pressure. Dare the man to do anything risky, and then come back in with that up smash.
And we'll see where it goes from here. Right now, I mean, not looking too bad for Light and Mars. Honestly, it was a bit of a rough start to that game 1. I mean, we saw Mars SD, just a really important position. I think Light lost the stock immediately after that, but they grinded it back, took that game 1 W, and they're trying to ride that momentum in the game 2. They want to get to Grands as fast as possible. They want the rematch against MK, Leo, and Siski as fast as they can.
I don't think they just want this rematch. They want the double rematch. They want to go ahead and force, at the very least, a Grand Finals reset. Because they showed that they have the chops to do so in winner side of bracket. They didn't go down without a fight, but they've got one heck of a barrier in their way right here.
Yes, they do, but we'll see if Send and MuteAce are able to rise to the occasion and answer back in this game 2. Honestly, it's looking pretty doable. I mean, that last game wasn't too bad. This kind of came down to a few crucial moments that they weren't able to execute on the best way that they really wanted to.
And part of what could be the difference maker here is that Light has looked dominant against MuteAce's Peach. I know that he has Ling in his region, and the record against him is like I think he's won like 70 games.
You're going to quote the PT stats video?
Yeah, exactly.
So he was like, oh yeah, he lost to MuteAce once, but the record is like 74
78 to 3 or something like that. It's crazy.
Yo, Ling was so angry about that. Oh, geez. But either way, Mars putting the pressure down, getting some back air, but a little bit of friendly fire in the process. And now Light somehow finding his way back to the stage, threading the needle.
And so far using again that Nair pressure, just trying to set something up, but the grab armor is serving Ness super well, and MuteAce doing a good job of preventing any kind of interruption to that back throw, not able to claim the stock though.
All right, there we go. Yep, the Nair gonna land, close it out that stock, and all of a sudden, man, they got a nice strong lead here, and this is exactly what I wanted to see. Game one, I mean, they came in with the momentum from that last set win, right? Game one was just kind of a, all right, we got to figure out the vibe, we got to figure out the momentum here, and it seems like they got that figured out, and now they're punishing Mars and Light as best they can.
Light, good intercept right there to allow Mars back down. And he's got the full Arsene, but he couldn't clank with that back air. Is so close to claiming that stock.
That's the thing, man. We just basically saw Sen kind of 2v1 bully his way into center stage. Both of them going to lose the stocks now, though. 4 stocks apiece for both teams. But look at this, man. MuteAce continuing to put this damage down. And this is a problem for Light, right? With Fox being a fastball character, that actually gets him caught up in a lot of Peach's shenanigans, so he's got to be very careful.
Got to give props to Sen for that immaculate edge guard of Mars, just burning all of his resources off stage and falling into the depths.
Oh, what a tough spot to be in. He did actually hit that down air on the Rebels guard, which kind of allowed him to have Arsene now, so a bit of a rough scenario, but I mean, you could have potentially got a stock onto Light if you got that spike, so I totally get the position here. And the yo-yo, taking one, not taking the other, but putting a nice little bit of damage on it, too.
Unable to actually pin down Mars, though. It feels like he's been on the brink of death for quite some time here, but he just hasn't really been clipped by anything strong. I
like that. I believe he had the forward tilt from Mars, and then as he was flying over Light actually up-tilted on reaction and caught Ness in position. Sick. And could like continue to do a combo. That was just actually really good reaction time there from Light. That was actually really impressive.
All right, so big deficit here for the red team, but Arsene on deck, so the comeback has to start right here, right now. But these parries on the back air, it just feels like, again, Arsene comes, he swings once or twice, and then immediately dies for it.
Yeah, this is going to be a tough spot. Yep.
You don't.
That's going to take that. And wow, you know what? That's exactly what I like to see. Answering back like that, 2 stocks to 1. What are you doing? Don't touch the players. Okay, just handing them a water. I didn't want, like, hey, that mid-set coaching going on here.
Here's the coaching, hydrate.
Yeah. There's notes on the water bottle. Yo, production, zoom in on that water bottle. I believe there are notes. There are notes there telling him how to play.
He opens up the cap and it just says he's going to jump.
He's going to jump. Oh my God. Yo, shout out. That's a throwback, huh?
Exactly.
Jeez. How funny would it be if you said he's going to jump on that water bottle, though, huh? Oh my God. What? Dude, that was such a crazy moment, too.
I can't believe that was actually like a thing, though.
That was at what? At a collision, I believe, right?
Yeah, and the only reason why I got blown up is because I believe it was like the trainer. I forget which one it was. Was it Puppet?
I think so.
Regardless, it was a trainer who like did a tweet afterwards and then said, "Oh, I heard somebody say he's going to jump, so I just back here and it worked." So like he admitted it on Twitter.
Well, that's not like he got coached. That's just, hey, you know what? That guy made a good point. That could have thrown Puppet off,
He's going to jump eventually. Everybody jumps in Smash Ultimate. It's the only way to move. Initial dash is awful.
Honestly, everybody does jump in this game. I'm going to be real with you. People need to work on staying grounded because I think that's criminally underrated in this game. But either way, moving into game 3. It is one apiece right now, and man, what a losers finals that we've got rocking here at the moment. Going to be going into small battlefield. Let's see how it cracks down.
And now we've got the Zero Suit Samus counter pick here, so the Joker perhaps not working out right here, and Mars going back to the old tried and true. And I've heard Zero Suit Samus mains complain about this character in doubles a little bit, but I've also heard Zero Suit Samus players complain about this character in singles too.
Right.
So I mean, it might just be one of those things where it's
look, the character's clearly good, but they do have some like
exploitable
and not even jank like the good jank, but they got some janky hitboxes that seem to just not work entirely well. Like that boost kick, it's people fall out of it way too much. However, what I do want to see here is that this is a tried and true from Mars, right? Their comfort level is huge here. And this is actually where Light and Mars have worked out a lot of their previous doubles, succession. So we'll see exactly how it works out here.
Sen was just so brave right there. He trapped Mars in a PK fire and then just walked across the stage, ignored Mars, double jump, tried to back air Light off the platform.
I mean, but we look at this now, right? They got the first 2 stocks of the game, and I mean, they're probably going to get a nice little chunk of extra credit here, right? It's just a matter of trying to make that work. But you know what? The ZSS switch, I mean, I don't know who's really faster between Joker and ZSS, but ZSS can cover so much more ground because he's got this amazing jump speed as well. He can cover so much space with that.
Plus one of the highest double jumps in the game.
Right.
Plus flip kick. This character is insanely mobile.
I like that, but now can you make it back yourself? And what an amazing play there. I'm sorry for peeking the mic, but great recognition from Mars. Throwing away a stock, but getting another one in the process.
No, we trade this. We trade this out. That man headed to GameStop. Beautiful combo right there.
That was actually insane, dude. I mean, being able to throw a stock away like that, you recognize you've already got so much percentage, but you can put them that much closer to losing this game. I mean, that's just risky, but like, I respect the hell out of that. And look at these guys control the stage now, right? There goes another one, man. Oh, these guys are so on point.
Yeah, the Zero Suit Samus pick seems to just have thrown Sen and MuteAce for a bit of a loop right here.
And finally getting that first stock off of Light is exactly what we want to see. But man, Light is putting the pressure down here, getting some nice support as well from Mars. The back throw to nowhere, but that could lead to a stock. Can Light find a way back? It's going to be scary. Oh, wow, but there goes Ness's final stock. And now it's a 2v1 situation, 4 stocks to 1. And look at Mars go way out.
Yeah, we're done.
MuteAce said, look, I got to hold that. I definitely got to hold that right now. Get to the next game. And you know what? I don't blame him. Why waste the bracket stamina in that game that's clearly a lost
Really?
cause?
I don't think he had any options to get back. The problem is that Zero Suit Samus is so mobile off stage and Peach's, like, the momentum just isn't really particularly quick. So Zero Suit can chase down there. And we saw it happen to Ness. We were basically going to see it happen to MuteAce. In that spot, you have so few resources. You have such little opportunities to actively fight out of that disadvantageous state that I genuinely do not know what MuteAce could have done instead. And that's kind of like the difference right there.
Could have fought.
Okay, yeah. You could have swang anyway. That works.
You could have just swang, buddy. But either way, I mean, honestly, I'm actually a big fan. Like, when you're in a position where winning a game is entirely, like, not in your favor at all. Like, there's almost no benefit to actually playing it out. Just say, look, I'll take this L next game. That's not a bad mentality to have. A lot of people like to say, oh, they're rage quitting. No, sometimes it's just not worth wasting the energy on it. Go to the next game, just shake it off, and see what you can get done. Game 4, we'll see if Sen and MuteAce have that in them. But man, that switch to ZSS from Mars right now, looking mighty clean.
It definitely felt like the offstage interactions were swung wildly in Mars's favor with that character change.
Yep. All right, well, we'll see how it plays out from here. But right now, going to Final Destination 2. This is actually our first time seeing this tonight for us.
Traditionally considered one of Zero Suit Samus' worst stages, but I've heard Mars say other things though, so especially in doubles too. I don't know how much more of a difference that'll make.
Well, right now not looking too bad. I mean, Mars is doing a good job of actually keeping Sen off to the side there a little bit. All right, big punish here. All right, there we go. Switching who had who. Everybody's guarding a different player now.
Mars able to blast back into center stage and then immediately just ignores MuteAce, says, I have a appointment with Ness. This man's got places to be, and none of them are on stage.
Man, look at the pressure that Mars is actually putting down on the Sen at the moment. Oh, getting caught up by the yo-yo, though. And man, Mars is going to eat that one, losing the first stock of this game.
And now Light has to recover low. No, he keeps his double jump, but Ness. There's Sen getting clipped with that up smash, though. That's a rough spot. It just felt like he fought so hard to get back to stage and then immediately just lose the stock for it.
And there we go. Yep, the back air. I think that was the back air from Zero Suit Samus actually taking that stock. Either way, I mean, good stuff right now. Oh!
The trade? Okay. I don't know how worth it that was. Ness was relatively low on that stock, but, I mean, if you're in an awkward situation, try to take your opponent with you.
I mean, there was probably one of those situations where Sen kind of made the quick decision. I'm probably not making it back, so you're coming with me.
And look at the other side, though. Sen on his last stock and gets MuteAce untouched so far.
Yeah, I mean, they've really got to get the stock out of there, though. And there it goes, man. You get a little too aggressive on that shield, you're eating that. But Send also with the PK Thunder, too, not looking too bad right now.
Actually sniped out Zero Suit. That was so precise from Send.
That was a lot of damage, too. 54% out of that. All right. There we go, trying to go for that dash attack. Mars trying to put this pressure on the MuteAce. Almost losing the stock, but gets up punished in the process.
The reversal was so sick.
And now they're actually in a good position here. If they can find a way to just get one of these guys out, even though they're down, it's really not all over for them.
Not at all.
Ah, there it goes. Well, hey, we know Light as the people's champ at this point. Can he get it done? Oh my god, it's still a 2v1 against MuteAce at this point.
MuteAce just trying to go ahead and immediately go to ledge. As soon as he's in disadvantage, he does not want to go ahead and allow Light the opportunity to snipe an easy stock. Wait for his teammate to show up instead. The
problem here, too, is that Light can pretty much just not land on their shield at all.
Agreed.
Actually, he was really lucky that Send, oh, I like that, going to put the dash attack out on him. But he was lucky that Send didn't immediately nair out of that shield. What is going on here? Thank God, get him out of here. That was so terrifying.
He ran off stage. It looked like he was probably trying to go ahead and even get like a drag down forward air or a shine spike or just something to disrupt Send's nest, and instead, the aggressive up air. That's one of those things that we see Send do quite a bit, is whenever you think that he's just going to go ahead and air dodge up and grab the ledge or immediately up B and try to get the ledge that way, he'll just double jump up air and then air dodge after that. It covers so much space and it's a longer lasting aerial, so if anyone's trying to set up any kind of an aggressive edge trap, he can claim the stock with a crazy reversal from the Nets.
Well, it looks like they're taking a moment to check out the stage list here. Trying to see what their bans are going to be, because this is a Game 5 situation. And this is what I want to see, man, where we're getting down to the nitty-gritty of things, right? You got all the best teams at SmashCon duking it out, well, at least two of them right now. And a Game 5 situation to see who takes on Leo and Siski in Grand.
It just shows how the doubles meta is balanced on the edge of a razor. You never know who is going to come out with these situations. We've seen reversals. We've seen 2v1s getting just absolutely waxed. We've seen people come back from deficits that both you and I would have called just completely insurmountable. The doubles meta is thriving, y'all. Do not discount this format.
But everybody wants to play squad straight. No, doubles is here to stay, man. I mean, doubles has always been a staple, I believe, of Smash Bros. Especially when you look at certain games like Melee's doubles. Come on, man.
Yeah,
those are beautiful.
Poetry in motion. Right here, this is more like freeform jazz.
Yeah. Well, we'll see how it plays out. Right now, man, Mars getting the town, or whatever, getting the work immediately.
Yeah, he's getting to work on town.
He is getting the work on town. I'm tired, man. My brain's all over the place. I'm out of it. There we go. MuteAce, though, immediately putting that pressure right back on the Mars before getting a back air right into the face.
Yeah, I mean, not only is MuteAce applying pressure on Mars, but MuteAce is doing a really good job of recognizing what the difference was in that last match. Mars wants to just destroy Ness. Mars does not want to interact with this Peach.
There we go. Gonna be sending him up there real quick. Dash attack, I like that. Following up off your partner's dash attack. Again, the reaction times that these guys have are just so good.
And then actually using the flip kick, dipping below the platform. Beautiful by Mars.
Yep, getting the stock in the process there. That's exactly what I like to see. And honestly, that's what meant. Whoa! Okay, that was a little weird.
Awkward interactions aside, Light in trouble here. Acts to fight out of the corner. Instead, getting hit from corner to corner. He can't seem to find a way back to center stage, and he'll find a way back via the Angel platform. Great snipe by MuteAce.
Yeah, I mean, that's another stock gone, and now they're trying to put this pressure on the MuteAce. Light kind of dancing on the other side of the stage for whatever reason. Now we're going to get caught up in a really awful spot. All right. I feel like Light's constantly in these positions that he shouldn't be, and it's really terrifying.
Yeah, I know. Every time I look at Light, I'm like, how did he get there again?
I do like how he rode the platform in the center stage and then dropped through with a nair. That was actually
pretty
funny.
sick, yeah.
Uh-oh. Whoa, saving his partner. And there we go. Yeah, 156 on CSS. Yeah, you're definitely flying all the way out there, man.
Certainly.
But honestly, not a bad spot. Oh, no, Light goes down too.
A pivotal moment, perhaps. Can we get the uppy off the top? No. Great evasive action by MuteAce. And look at Best just Sen rather just zoning with that circular up B, just saying I'm going to go ahead and cover this space. You cannot land here. No fly zone.
Look at the amount of the stalling off stage. I mean, we just saw MuteAce kind of using that float, just kind of like, all right, man, you got your space here. Just please leave me alone. They both get on kind of healthy, but we're going to see that out smash take a stock back. But they're in a great position. All of a sudden, they have the lead, though. What happened?
I am just as much at a loss as you are, Skip. These two red team players have been kicking it into high gear. Solid options by Light, too. I just want to, we have to appreciate how good Light has been getting out of disadvantage. He's not a character with a get out of jail free card, and his side Bs high have been covered by Mars every single time.
All right, there he goes. Gets that parry, though. Throwing his partner to safety.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, I got to get you out of there.
Let's get down, Mr. President.
Man, yeah, Light's definitely trying to find a way to put this to bed here, at least on one of these guys. But, man, the pressure is actually being handled really well by Sen and MuteAce. Oh, that was scary, though. There he goes, man.
So now you need to actually get back from edge. That back here from Ness, a little bit Aaron smacking MuteAce away, may have given Mars the opportunity to get back to center stage.
Yep. Using that platform, try to give himself a little bit of extra room to get back into the stage. And ZSS tried to use that down smash on the MuteAce. Sen trying to find his way down in a tough position.
It's just kind of like in one of these situations where the second that either Mars gets like a neutral air into an up B, or Light gets that neutral air into up smash, or just the back air. So this is a 2v1 for all the marbles. Loser of this goes home. MuteAce has to go ahead and pull a miracle out.
Oh my god, if MuteAce actually reacted to that down smash, they could have closed out Light stock with the side B. Okay. This is where things get tough. He could honestly find a way to close this one out. It's just a matter of trying to find an opening through this pressure.
I mean, he only needs one hit to clean up these stocks.
Oh, that was actually really clean.
Platform is available when his head tries to aggressively land the forward air. Down throw into the immediate up air. Lights and Mars are taking this back to grand finals. They've got a date with Siski and MK Leo on the run back.
Honestly, that was just a really good attempt by those guys, too. I mean, they definitely fought to the end. It just came down to a weird 2v1 situation. MuteAce just wasn't really able to close it out the way that they were hoping. But, I mean, the only thing you can do, as long as you did your best, you can't really be mad at yourself, you know?
Agreed. I mean, they both left it out all on the line. It's hard to be particularly disappointed in a Game 5 last hit situation.
Yeah. Sorry, it's got a little bit of a headache.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we are bopping in here as